morning and welcome to Tuesday. So this is getting into the exciting part of Joseph's story. So Joseph is hated by his brothers and there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of favoritism that's spurred on by the dad. And so again, the brothers are gone off to go attend to the sheep, and Joseph in his nice robe is at home having a cushy life, right? He's not working. And so his dad again is still not getting it and sends him again to go kind of spy on the brothers, see how they're doing, and then come report to me. So this also wasn't a good idea. So Joseph goes, looks for his brothers. They're not at Shechem, so they tell him, oh, they're at Dothan. So he goes there, and as they see him approaching, they hate him, right? And they look at him and say, oh, there's that dreamer, right? That dreamer. Let's kill him. And so that's kind of shocking at first. It's shocking because you think how that they're conspiring to kill him, and you see the extent of their sin, right? And the extent of their hatred, that they're willing to put their own brother to death, their own flesh and blood. So probably 17 years of hatred going on to this favored son. But we also see here that there is good, right? Because not every brother decides to do this. So the first of them that we see Reuben. Reuben says, well, let's not kill him. And so what he was thinking, though, he's like, let's just put him in this ditch. But he was thinking, I will come back and I'll rescue him. But the problem is he didn't stand up for his brothers. He was just trying to outsmart them, right? So that's an issue here. He didn't stand up for what was right and what was good. But let's go back to, there's this phrase here. Go ahead and read it. It's Genesis 37, 12 to 36. And the phrase here is, that spurns the brothers to kill him, is, we will see what will become of his dreams, right? And what we know, that these dreams were a revelation of God, right? They were from God. And so basically they wanted to see if they could defeat God's word and God's purpose. And they were determined to defeat God's word, basically. They were like, they knew about prophecy, they knew about dreams, they knew about visions, and they were probably a little afraid, what if this does happen? That doesn't sound good, to be bowing down to their younger brother, right? And so they were trying to stop God's revelation from coming to pass. But we know that God's word cannot be stopped, right? God's word is not going to be deterred by our actions. So they put him in this ditch. Reuben decides he's going to come rescue him, and then, I don't know, Reuben goes off on the scene. I don't know where he's going, off to go get some lunch or something. And then Judah speaks up. They see a band of Egyptians, and he says, oh, let's not kill him. Let's just sell him instead, because he is our brother after all. So there's a little good with these two brothers, Reuben and Judah. But again, so they sell him, and then Reuben comes back, and he realized he's gone. And so then they come up with this elaborate story. They kill an animal, they dip blood in there, and they come up with the story that an animal must have killed Joseph. They go, do you recognize this robe, to their dad? And their dad goes, that's my son's robe. And Jacob is devastated. Israel is devastated, and he weeps and he mourns for him. And so here in this story, Joseph is going into a new country, with a new culture, a new language, but God is with him, and God's word is going to come to fruition. Very exciting as we get into the story. Have a good day, and remember, 5 minutes in the word can change your life.